Sitting up nice and tall, please close your eyes. Slowly begin to exhale your breath all the way out. Breathe in through your nostrils, please. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head, please. Stretch up through your fingertips, root down into your seat. Bring your hands to your heart, exhale, side out, let it go. With your eyes closed, press your palms together, seal your lips. Take a few rounds of breath on your own, in and out through just your nostrils, please. As you breathe through your nose, continue to deepen the breath. Add this increased focus on the sound of the breath, creating this audible sensation in your breath so that as you breathe in, you're moving your breath down through the back of your throat. You can hear your breath, not just echoing from within, but also reverberating off the walls around you. As you breathe in, it sounds like you're filling up a tire or a balloon. The exhale is a little more forceful as you breathe out through the nostrils, still moving the breath from the back of the throat and out. Sounds like you're projecting a loud whisper across the room. It's almost like you were sighing it out, but with your lips sealed. Go ahead and just keep that breath going. Continue to amplify the volume of the breath. Continue to fill out to the edges of the breath. Find the full capacity of your breath with sound woven into it. This is our Ujjayi breath, and we'll use this breath throughout the practice to bring clarity, to bring focus, to provide strength and support. When you start to feel your mind drift or wander, as it inevitably might, there's a lot going on in the world around us right now, use your breath to guide you back in. I'm going to set the intention for our practice today. When I was in my very first teacher training, the instructor told us that, as we become teachers, to make sure we continue our own personal practice, because he said it was a trend for teachers to do their training, become teachers, and then kind of let their personal practice fade away. So they get caught up in teaching, and then you spend all of your time doing yoga, and you lose sort of the balance of your activities in your life. And I really took this to heart because of the reason why he explained. He's like, you want to keep gaining knowledge that you can keep sharing with your students, but yoga is meant to be a practice of healing and self-care, and you don't want to offer that without also giving it to yourself. And the interpretation I hear of this a lot, the kind of phrasing I hear a lot, is keeping your cup full. This is like a modern day self-help way of explaining this practice of keeping your practice, maintaining your practice, keeping your cup full. And I like this because it's a reminder that I'm best at helping others when I myself am supported or energized or full. I can help others. I can care for others more when I care for myself well. And so our practice today is just that, making sure that you keep your cup full. We shouldn't ever feel guilty for taking care of ourselves. We shouldn't ever put ourselves off when we have the opportunity to make ourselves feel better. So in your practice today, set aside any feelings of regret, of resentment, of missing out on something else. Be present here and now and fill your cup until it's overflowing so that when you go back out there, you can be the best version of yourself. You can care more and give more because you have more to give. Hands to your heart, please. Exhale all the way out. Inhale for Om. Keep your eyes open. Let's come on to hands and knees. Start moving. Thanks again for being here today, everyone. All right. Let's spread the fingers nice and wide on the mat. Hands under shoulders and knees under hips. I'm gonna rock forward, lift the palms up and lower the palms down. See if you can keep your weight forward a little bit. Lift the palms up and lower the palms down. Let's go up, down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your knees in just a little bit closer. Same thing, but now we're coming up to our fingertips. Lean forward, press into your fingertips, lift the palms, lower the palms down. Again, lift up to your fingertips, lower the palms down. Keep leaning forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay on the fingertips, bring your chin to your chest, cat pose your spine. Tuck your tailbone under, really round and fill through your upper back. Try to separate your shoulder blades. Inhale, cow pose. Spin your inner thighs back, drop your belly, press into the fingertips, broaden your shoulders, lift into your chest. Exhale, cat pose. Chin to chest, tuck your tailbone, round out. Inhale, cow pose. Spin your thighs back, lift your chest up, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, cat pose. Chin to chest, round through your back. Inhale, cow pose. Thighs back, heart lift. Let's come back to a nice neutral spine. Turn your palms face up, please. Point your fingers in towards each other. Spread your fingers wide, wiggle your fingers, roll out your thumbs, rock it out side to side, pressing down to the backs of the hands. Rock right to left, left to right for 5. Press down and rock 4. Maybe you keep wiggling fingers and thumbs. 3. Extend through the arms, press, and 2. Last one, both sides, and 1. Turn your palms face down. Point your fingers back towards your thighs. Rock forward, lean forward, cat pose into your spine. Chin to chest, lean into it, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, rock back, cow pose. Move your hips to your heels, lift into your chest, look up. Exhale, take it back, cat pose, chin to your chest. Inhale, rock back, cow pose, lift into your chest. One more time, exhale, rock forward, cat pose. Inhale, rock back, cow pose. Sit all the way back onto the tops of your ankles. Walk your hands back alongside your heels. Lean back, lift your knees up. Go as far as you can without causing pain, but there should be a definite sensation of a stretch in the tops of the ankles, the fronts of the shins. You can lift all the way up to your toes if you want. Breathe. Lower your knees back down to the ground and walk your hands forward, please. Come onto your hands and knees again. Reach your left arm out to your left. Thread your left arm underneath you and come all the way down onto the back of your left shoulder. Walk your right fingertips forward, tack your right hip back, reach to your left hand, press to your right fingers, twist, look up underneath your right arm. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, tack your right hip back, hold it. One more time, exhale as you twist. Bring your right hand back down under your right shoulder, please. Take your left arm all the way up to the sky. Step your left foot back. Circle your left arm forward. Look up. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Left foot steps forward. Left hand comes down. Look forward, rock forward, and lunge. See if you can really extend into your spine here. Side body long, heart forward. Straighten your left leg. Flex your toes. Shift your hips back. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Exhale, extend, flex your toes. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Exhale, extend, flex your toes. Tuck your back toes, inhale, rock forward, lunge, pick up your back knee. Keep your back knee lifted, exhale, straighten your legs, flex your toes. Push down through your hands, inhale, sweep your left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, rock forward, bring your left knee to your left shoulder, tap the arm. Stay in plank pose. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder. Stay in plank pose. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Now listen carefully. Lower halfway down, elbows to ribs. Left knee, left shoulder. Extend your left leg out. Left knee, left shoulder. Extend your left leg out. Straighten your arms. Bring your left knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out to the right. And open your right arm up to the sky. Reach your right arm forward. All right, last little round. Stretch out through your right fingertips. Reach back to your left foot, balancing plank. Square off your hips. Keep reaching your right hand forward if you can. Left knee, left elbow, tap. Inhale, extend it out. This is as hard as it's gonna get. Left knee, left elbow, tap. Extend it out. Right hand down, left hand down. Lower all the way to the ground. Nice job, cobra pose, inhale. I should have challenged us a little bit. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Lift up to your toes and lower your knees down to the ground. Reach your right arm out to the right and thread your right arm underneath you, please. Land all the way down onto the back of your right shoulder. Walk your left fingertips out. Breathe here. Using this as your rest and recovery, and also for a nice stretch, preparing your spine for some movement. Roll your left rib cage back, look up under your left armpit. One more breath. Bring your left hand back down under your left shoulder. Push down, reach your right arm up to the sky. Step your right foot back, open your right arm up, reach it forward, look up, lean back, inhale. Step your right foot to the top of the mat, pick it up, step it forward. Good, and reach forward and lunge, place your right hand down, stretch to your chest. Straighten your right leg, exhale, flex your toes, pull your hips back, please. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Exhale, straighten your right leg, flex your toes. Try to bring your hands inside your ankle. That way you can get a little more into your hip. Good. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Stretch to your legs, stretch to your heart. Exhale, straighten your right leg, flex your toes. As you rock forward, tuck your back toes, pick up your back knee. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Keep your back knee lifted. Exhale, straighten your legs. Press to your hands. Inhale, sweep your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, rock forward, right knee to right shoulder. Tap the arm. Stay in plank pose. Inhale, extend your right leg back out. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder, tap the arm. Stay in plank pose, extend your right leg out. Listen carefully, lower halfway down or close as you can, elbows to ribs. Right knee, right elbow, extend it out. Right knee, right elbow, extend it out, press it up, plank pose. Right knee into your chest, stretch your right leg over to the left, open your left arm up to the sky, stretch through your legs, lift through your hips. Remember, it's meant to be a little bit challenging, do your best. Reach your left hand forward, reach your right leg back. Try to square off your hips. Last round of 2 taps, right knee to left elbow, right knee, right elbow, sorry. Right knee, right elbow, tap, extend it out. Right knee, right elbow, tap, extend it out. Place your left hand down, lower, chaturanga, all the way down. Woo, good job, friends. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. I should have done the trick. Feeling warm, feeling strong, breathing deep. We grow stronger here. We remember and find strength here so that we can be stronger there for others, for ourselves, for the situation. Inhale, lift up to your toes, please. And tiptoe walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. It might not seem like the same strength, but endurance is the practice of enduring. Practice of persevering with confidence. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, bend your knees, lift up halfway. Lengthen into your spine. Stretch your heart forward and spin your inner thighs back. Exhale, fold in, nose to knees. Inhale, rise to standing. Take your arms up. Big stretch up to your fingertips, please. Interlace the hands, press the palms up. Side bend to your left side. Press down through your feet, press out through your palms. Inhale, come back up. Side bend to your right side. Press down through your feet, press out through your palms. Inhale, come back up. Please cactus your arms, take your elbows wide, lift your chest up, open into your heart. Chair pose. Inhale, reach your arms up, sit your hips back, hug your shins in, spin your inner thighs down and get low, drop it low. Hands down, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Shins in, thighs back, broaden your hips, extend forward into your chest. Plant the hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Lean forward and land with bent elbows if you're hopping. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky, please. Bring your left knee into your chest, step between your hands. Lower your right knee down to the ground, sweep the arms up, big breath in, reach up and stretch back. Release the hands down to the ground. Pick up your right leg, standing splits. Bring your right foot next to your left foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Plant the hands, step or hop back. If you're hopping, land with bent elbows, chaturanga, take it back. Upward dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Right knee into your chest, step between your hands. Lower your left knee down, take the arms up, stretch it back, inhale. Exhale, place the hands down, lift your left leg up, standing splits. Place your left foot next to your right foot, inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up to standing, reach your arms to the sky. Cactus your arms, exhale, open your heart, lift into your chest. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, sweep your arms back, interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze your palms together, hug your shins in, spin your thighs back. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your nose. Press down into your feet. Stretch up through your knuckles. Extend out through your chest. Last breath. Hands to your low back. Slide the hands down to the ground. Bend your knees. Lower your butt to the ground. Boat pose. Lift your feet up. Toes lifted. Thighs squeezed together. Inhale, lower back. Ardha Navasana. Take it up. Or squeeze it in. Take it back. Exhale, elbows and knees come together. Inhale, take it back. Ardha Navasana. Exhale, sit up tall, elbows to knees. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale, back. Exhale, elbows to knees. One more time, inhale, back. Exhale, elbows to knees. Place your feet down, reach your hands forward, rock up, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Take it back, chaturanga. Cobra pose or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Please lift your left leg up to the sky, nice and high. Bring your left knee into your chest, step between your hands. Lower your right knee down to the ground, sweep the arms up and back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, standing splits. Place the hands down, lift the right leg up. And exhale, bring your right knee into your chest. Stand all the way up. Big breath in, take your arms to the sky. Now, as best you can, lift your right knee up as high as you can. Make your standing leg strong. Breathe, extend up to your fingertips. One more breath. Maybe you extend your right leg out. Breathe in. Sweep your right leg out wide to the right. Step back, warrior two. Turn your toes to point mostly forward. Left toes point all the way forward. Right toes turn in. Squeeze your heels together. Spin your right inner thigh back. Then lift the back of the right thigh up, so that you're really pressing firmly down through the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Take your outer left hip, wrap it back and under. Can you lift the front of your left hip? Lift the front of your left hip. Now, from the center of your hips, push down into your feet and stretch through your legs. From the center of your hips, lift up into your chest. Stretch out through your fingertips. Inhale, reverse it. Stretch through your left leg, reach back through your left fingertips. You're gonna take your left armpit to your left knee. Exhale, lunge. Bring your left armpit all the way to your left knee. Reach your fingertips forward. Reach your right arm forward over your head. Lean back. It's like a side angle pose, but you're really extended. Good, Ross. Roll back even more. Right shoulder back, right rib cage back. Turning sideways. Keep going. Take your right hip underneath, left hip underneath you more. Press your right thigh back, everybody. Left hip wraps underneath you. Roll your right rib cage back. Press to your feet, lunge. Turning to your right side, Skandasana. Stay nice and low. Right knee bends, left leg extends. Sit your hips back. Breathe. Squeeze your heels together. Draw thighs to hips. Press to your feet and extend out to your legs. Walk your hands forward. Right hand coming down, left arm coming up, side plank pose to the right side. In through your nose, out through your nose. Press to your right hand, please. Tone your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Lift your left leg up. Lift it up. Lift it up. Place your left hand down and lower. Chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, please lift your right leg up to the sky. Bring your right knee into your chest, step between your hands. Lower your left knee down to the ground. Take your arms up. Inhale, reach up and stretch back. Anjaneyasana. Scissor your thighs together. Lift through the front of your hips. Push through your feet, stretch back. Place the hands down. Lift your left leg up, standing splits, please. Inner left thigh is lifting. Press through your right leg, extend through your left leg, stretch it out. Bring your left knee into your chest and inhale, rise up to standing. Stretch through your standing leg, push down. Here's what you can do. Press your right inner thigh back a little bit more. Press your hips back a little bit more. Now lift up and extend down through your foot, up to your crown, up to your fingertips. Please lift your left thigh a little bit higher. Stay or extend your left leg out. Take it out wide to the left, step it back, warrior two. Check your alignment, please. Heels squeezing together, lined up. Thighs drawing up into the hips, drawing in. Spin your inner left thigh back. Lift the back of your left thigh. Wrap your outer right hip under. Lift the front of your right hip. Keep lifting through the front of your right hip and extend from the center of your hips. Push down into your feet to stretch through your legs. From the center of your hips, lift up into your chest and stretch out through your fingertips. Breathe. Legs are getting stronger. Take your right arm up to the sky, reach up, stretch back. Right armpit to right kneecap, side angle pose. Come forward, lay your right armpit all the way over your right knee, reach your right hand forward, circle your left arm forward. Lean back by taking your right hip underneath you more. Pull your outer right hip towards your left heel. Press through your left foot, reach through your left fingertips. Lean back as if there was a wall behind you to catch you. Breathe. Press through your feet to deepen your lunge. Stay low, turn to your left side, Skandasana. Heels squeeze together, thighs draw to hips. Try to keep your spine extended, lift into your chest. Breathe. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Side plank pose, left hand down, right arm to the sky. Step your right foot to your left foot, hold it. Press to your hand, spin your left bicep forward. Squeeze your glutes, lift your right leg up. Keep lifting, keep lifting, keep lifting. Lower both hands down, chaturanga. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to your toes, please. Bend your knees, look forward. We're gonna land with the feet wider than the hands. Step or hop your feet forward and wide to a squat. Inhale, extend into your spine, lift into your chest. Good, Ross, feet a little wider, Ross. Exhale, hands down, hips up, forward fold. Think about bringing your ribs and thighs as close together as you can here. Flex your quads into your thighs. Flex your quads into your ribs. Press your ribs into your thighs. Inhale, squat, bend your knees, lift your chest. You don't have to go all the way down. Work on keeping your spine extended, pulling thighs to ribs. Exhale, fold in. Thighs to ribs as best you can. Inhale and squat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale and squat. Keep pressing through your feet. Exhale and fold. One last time. Inhale and squat. Exhale and press through your feet. Lift your hips, thighs to ribs. Push down through your feet, rise up to standing. Inhale, take your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale, keep your feet wide, rebend your knees, squat, elbows to your thighs this time. A much higher squat. Very good. Place your hands down between your feet. Lift up to your tiptoes. Lift your thighs up towards the ceiling. So lift up to your toes by pulling your thighs up towards your ribs and towards the sky. Right, lower your heels back down, lift your chest back up, hands to your heart. Place your hands down, lift up to your tiptoes, thighs to ribs. Heels down, hands to your heart. Hands down, lift your heels, thighs to ribs. Step your right foot way back. Lower your left heel down, lower your forearms down, lizard lunge. Back leg really strong, extend into your heart. Spine long. If you are pulling your left knee past your ankle or your toes, bring your left foot forward more. If you're rounding into your spine, come up onto your hands. Find extension here, keep the spine long. One more breath. Press to your hands, extend your arms, extend your front leg, flex your toes, drop your gaze. Inhale, keep your back knee lifted, rock forward, lunge. Exhale, straighten your front leg in. Press into your hands. You're gonna sweep your left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog, reach it up and back. Now bring your left knee into your chest, step back between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, standing splits or warrior three. Sweep the arms back, float the arms up or hands down, your choice. Inner right thigh is lifted. Press out through your heel, please. Bring your right knee into your chest. Stand all the way up. Arms to the sky. Standing legs strong, press down, lift up. Maybe your right leg is extending out. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, step it back. Let's keep it going. Inhale, squeeze heels, stretch your legs, reverse warrior. Exhale, bring your left armpit to your left knee. Side angle pose, reach your right arm forward. Maybe both arms lift up, breathe in. Exhale, skandasana, right side. Lift into your chest, stay nice and low, come forward, side plank pose. Right hand down, left arm lifted. And if you want to turn it into a wild thing, you can. Stepping your left foot back, lifting your hips up, pressing through your fingers, reaching through your fingers. Back to plank pose, please. Keep your left leg lifted. Lower chaturanga. Cobra pose, place it down. Downward dog, take it back. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes. Bend your knees, look forward, push through your hands, hug your forearms in. Try to land as softly as you can. Hop up to come forward. Up. And squat. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold in, press through your feet, lift into your hips. Inhale, squat. Thighs to ribs, exhale, squeeze. One more time, inhale, squat, lift your chest. Exhale, fold, lift your hips. Press down, rise up, arms to the sky. Bring your hands to your heart, exhale, bring your elbows to your thighs. Lift up, place your hands down, lift up to your tiptoes, lift your thighs to your ribs. Lower your heels down, bring your hands to your heart. Place your hands down, lift up to your toes, lift your thighs to your ribs. Lower your heels down, lift your chest, bring your hands to your heart. Hands down, lift up, thighs to ribs, step your left foot way back. Lower your right heel back down, lower your forearms down, lizard lunge. Press through your back heel, lift through your left inner thigh. Stretch through your heart, pull forward, extend into your spine. Breathe here. Try not to round into the back. Pull your heart forward. Think like a Sphinx pose. Sometimes it's helpful to walk the forearms a little more forward. Pull into your chest. Press through your back leg. Get longer. Ready. Press into your hands. Straighten your arms. Straighten your legs. Look back. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Back leg stays lifted. Heart pulls forward. Exhale, straighten your legs. Sweep your right leg up to the sky. Big breath in. Right knee into your chest. Exhale, step between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. Standing front leg strong. Back leg lifted. Inhale. Either warrior three or standing splits. Come forward. Float the back leg. Lift your inner left thigh. Extend out through your standing leg. Extend out through your lifted leg. Good, Ross. Shoulders lifted. Good, Tiffany. Chest forward. Nice, Aaron. Lift your chest a little more. Extend through your fingers. Good, Katrina. When you're ready, left knee into your chest, please. Stand all the way up. Lift your left knee as high as you can, thigh to your ribs. Standing leg strong. Press your right thigh back. Draw thighs to hips. Extend your left leg out as best you can. Lift your toes, lift your thigh, lift your belly. Ooh, falling over. And turn to the left, step back. Warrior two. We're going to keep it going. Nice long lunge. Reverse warrior. Straighten your right leg, reach back. Exhale, right armpit to right kneecap, side angle pose. Reach your left arm forward. Reach your right arm forward, breathe in. Turn to your left skandasana. Exhale. Come back to the top of the mat, side plank pose. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Stay or wild thing, stepping your right foot back, pressing through your left hand, squeeze into your left glutes, reach into your right fingertips, open up the front of the hips. So we did all of that compression in the front of the hips. This is just to give us a little more space and balance to utilize that compression movement. Ooh, here we go. Come back around plank pose. Keep the right leg lifted as you lower chaturanga. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. All right, here's something we're not going to like, but it's going to be really helpful for what we're about to do. Lift up to your toes, please. Walk your feet a little bit closer, just a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 steps. Look forward towards your thumbs. Stay high on your toes, pull your low belly in, pull your hips to the sky. Now, from here, lean forward, plank pose, then keep going forward till your shoulders are past your wrists, past your fingers, until you're just on your big toes of your feet, or as close as you can. Take it back, downward dog. We're gonna do that 2 more times. If you felt good where you are, stay there. If you can, walk your feet in a little bit closer, maybe 1 foot step forward. Low belly lifts, pull your hips to the sky so that you're not just dropping your weight forward, also lift up into your hips. Core engaged, legs are strong. Lean forward like a plank, then just keep going forward. Push through your hands, hug your forearms in, come all the way to your big toes only. 3, 2, 1. Press it back, chest to thighs. Should be getting a good stretch in your hamstrings here as you press back chest to thighs. 1 more time, walk your feet forward, 1 footprint forward. Okay, so this is doing a lot of things. It's gonna make our wrist mobility stronger, increase our wrist mobility, make our straight arm strength a little more stronger, I guess, I'm using the word strong. And we're gonna work our core. So belly in, low belly in, hips up, lift up to your tiptoes. Lean forward like you're going to plank, and you're gonna not have to go very far to get your shoulders past your wrists, past your fingers, come all the way to your big toes for 3. Press down, 2, belly up, and 1. Lower your heels down, lower your knees down to the ground. Sit back. How'd that feel, everyone? Awesome? Roll out your wrists, please. Yeah, you're gonna lock your hand, grab your wrist with your left hand, lock your thumb inside your fingers, and just roll it out. Roll it out. Roll the other way. I know that's really not exactly the most fun drill. It's really good for building strength in our wrist mobility so that we can get into our arm balances and our inversions with a lot more confidence. Switch sides, grab your left wrist, thumb inside the fingers, roll it out. Roll the other way. All right, so let's play around with this. We're gonna play around with coming into our crow pose, but kind of a bunch of different ways. I'd like us to try one-legged crow, which is called Eka Pada Bakasana. And if that feels good, you can practice jumping into crow pose and then extending the leg out. So a little flow with it. We'll start with crow, take it to one-legged crow, and then give you the chance of transitioning in and out of that crow. So we'll build into it. We're not going to spend a lot of time in each of these. It's just like a quick highlight, just a little introduction or a little bit of playtime. So here we go. Starting with crow pose, let's come to a little squat. Lay your arms over your knees. Let me tell you this, that you can take this with your knees in your armpits. That'll be a pretty, tight tuck of the crow pose. But you can also bring your knees to your elbows, which might give you a little bit more stability because your joints are stacking. So you can go anywhere in that range. Personally, I like, depending on how long I'm going to hold it, I like elbows and knees. But if I'm going to transition, I usually like the knees to be higher up on the arms. It's just a preference. So let's try both. Spread your fingers wide. Start by lifting your hips up. Your low belly pulls in, your hips up. Just like we were doing with those rocking forward and back actions, your knees are going to come to the back of your arms, either in your armpits or on your elbows. Lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. Maybe the feet aren't ready to come up, and that's fine. Push the ground away. Low belly lifts. Lift your thighs up into your ribs. Then maybe the feet are ready to come off the ground. Keep pulling your thighs up into your ribs. Keep pulling your knees into your armpits, your thighs into your ribs. You're creating that core work. 3, 2, 1. Place your feet down. Sit back onto your heels. All right, that could be a great place to continue to work today. Roll out your wrists a little bit. If you want to stay there, great, stay there. It's okay if your feet aren't coming off the ground. One-legged crow practice. Here it comes. This time, you're going to cross your ankles as you come up into crow pose. So I'll start with my right ankle in front of my left ankle. Knees to the backs of the arms, leaning forward here. And I'm going to use my right ankle, which is in front of my left ankle, to help lift my left leg up. And I'm squeezing my right heel to my bum. Now I'm going to keep using my right ankle to lift my left ankle and slide my left knee free of my left arm. It's a lot of strength. I'm pulling my thigh to my ribs, pressing through the hands a lot, and lifting right ankle into left ankle. Place it back, lower down. Whew. It's really challenging. So once you get there, you can take the second layer. Okay, I'll do the same thing again. Right ankle, let me switch sides. Left ankle over right ankle, knees into the backs of the arms. I'm going to lean forward. And I'm going to lift up, hover the top leg free. And then I'll bring the right toes down and practice sliding them back and bringing them in. Sliding them back and bringing them in. Sliding them back and bringing it in. This will get us ready for that extension and lift of the back leg. Nothing has to be perfect. There's no expectations. This is a practice, a chance to have fun, a chance to fill your cup, to get stronger, to be more confident, to practice perseverance, to work on creating change and growth within yourself and your practice. These are all skills we build here so that we can utilize them there, beyond. Make sure you do both sides. If you have questions, please ask. Cross your ankles if you can. Use your bottom ankle to lift your top ankle. And then you slide your top leg free, bringing your knee into your chest. Easier said than done, but it's just one of the many, many drills we can do to practice that one-legged crow pose. Great, friends. All right, the third way to get into that one-legged crow, if you're ready to take the full pose, we're gonna actually start from a short down dog and enter that one-legged crow pose from a down dog. Here is what it's gonna look like. Okay, I'm gonna go right leg forward into the back of the right arm. I'm gonna look forward, rock forward, bend the elbows, squeeze them together. Keep leaning forward, left leg lifts up. Left leg lifts up. Left knee to the back of the arm. Look forward, rock forward. Hug your elbows in. Lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. Right leg lifts up. Remember, you're not just resting the leg on the arm. You're lifting your thigh up into your rib, pulling up, creating a contraction in the core. So as you bring your knee forward into your arm, keep pulling your thigh up into your rib. And as you lean forward, your shoulders, your chest is leaning forward past your fingers. You're squeezing your elbows in so that your back leg can lift up. We'll finish up this last round of play. If you have questions, let me know. Everyone looks like they're working really hard. I think that's awesome. Good, Tiffany. Very nice. Nice, Ross. Keep pressing down through your hands. Push. So Tiffany brought up a really good transition. You can take your one-legged crow from your regular crow, which I personally think is very challenging to do because you're having to go from one stable position and then shift your balance to unstable and then rediscover it. But it's a really nice way to take it too. So I'll come from my crow pose and I'll go from my crow pose to my side crow. Okay. Shift my weight to the right, pick up the left knee, extend the left leg out. I find that transition harder than just rocking forward into it, but it's commonly taught that way. So you can try that one last time, either transitioning from your down dog into it or from your crow pose, leaning forward, lifting your heels, chest goes forward as the right knee lifts up and extends out. Yeah, come on now, crow pose, family of poses. Good. We got that. All right, friends, we'll put that on the shelf and work on it more later. Nice job. Spent a good amount of time there. If you have questions on that, please always feel free to reach out and ask. Really nice job. Lie down. Actually, sorry, come up to seated for a second. Extend your legs out, walk your hands back, turn your palms face up. Lean back into your hands, press, lift your chest up, stretch your wrists out. Palms are up, pressing down. Bend your knees, place your feet flat on the ground. Lift your hips up about a centimeter and slide the hips towards your heels. Press down into the backs of your hands, lift up into your chest for 3. 2, stretch out your wrists. And 1, press into your feet, slide your butt back to your heel or back to your wrist. Fold over your legs. Lie down onto your back. Place your feet flat on the ground, lift your hips up, bridge pose. Hug your shins in, spin your inner thighs down. Lift into your outer hips, please, bridge pose. If you want to interlace the hands behind you, underneath you can. Wriggle the shoulders under. Take a few more breaths here. If you want to come down and rest, you can. If you want to take it up to an upward facing bow, you can. Hands right alongside your ears, about shoulder width apart. Elbows pointing to the sky. Inhale, press. Lift up. Shins in, thighs down. Good, Aaron. Press through your feet, press through your hands. Try to extend your arms as much as you can, everyone. Big push. If you're up in upward bow, come down to bridge pose. Don't let your hips come down. If you're still in bridge pose, you can stay or come down. I'll leave it up to you. We're going to do one more round of each one. Stay in bridge or take it back up to upward bow. Last time, hands alongside the ears, elbows point to the sky. Push down, lift up. Hug your shins in, spin your thighs down, lift your outer hips. Press into your hands a lot, extend your arms. Press into your feet a lot, extend your legs. 3 breaths. Lower all the way down. Place your feet flat on the ground and windshield wiper your knees from left to right, right to left a few times. Knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder, please. Keep your legs staggered so that your right knee is at your left foot. It's at the sole of your left foot, the bottom of your left foot. You're going to roll over to your left, keeping your legs staggered just as they are. Come up onto your forearms and turn so that your belly button is facing the ground, but your legs have remained the same. So you roll to your left, come up onto your forearms, but your legs remain the same. For more of a twist, slide your right arm underneath your left arm and come down onto your right shoulder. Right arm under left arm. Come back up. Come down onto your back. Knees over to the right side. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe. Stay here if you like, or keeping your legs staggered so that your left knee is at your right foot. Roll to your right, come up onto your forearms. Turn to face the back of the mat. Top of the mat. Stay here or thread your left arm under your right arm and come down onto your left shoulder. Slowly coming back up. Let's come up to, actually, no, go ahead and come down onto your back again. Just hinge on our backs. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, please. Thread your left hand through your legs and grab a hold of your right leg with both hands. Head back, shoulders back. Press your left thigh away from you. Press your left ankle into your right thigh. Press your right thigh into your left ankle. If you want a little bit more of a stretch here, You might try extending your right leg straight up to the sky and walking your hands up to grab your right foot. Flex your toes, your hips to the ground. Rebend your right knee. Place your right foot flat on the ground. Extend your left leg out to your right for one more twist. If you want to reach down with your left hand and grab your right foot, you can. If you want to reach out with your right hand and grab your left foot, you can. Press out your feet. Breathe. Make your way back onto our back. Place your feet flat on the ground. Last stretch, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Spread your right hand through your legs. Grab your left leg with both hands. Head back, shoulders back. Breathe. If you want to extend your left leg up, grab your left foot, you can. Otherwise, keep it where it is. A few more breaths. Pull your hips down. And the last stretch we'll take, lower your right foot down if it's lifted. Stretch your left leg out to the, stretch your right leg out to the left for a twist. You can grab your right foot with your left hand. And if you want to reach down with your right hand and grab your left foot, opposite hand to opposite feet. Make the feet into the hands, twist and stretch. Release the feet, lie on your back. Stretch your arms over your head, stretch your legs out in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Shavasana. Exhale, lie back and relax. Nice job, friends. If there's any other shape or movement you need to take to finish up, go ahead, take it now. When you're ready to move, you wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Stretch out your arms. Stretch out your legs. Take a big breath in. And side out, exhale, let it go. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Rock your way up to seated. Bring your hands together at your heart. Sitting up nice and tall, close your eyes. Take a moment. Feel that sense of fullness you have from your practice. Your cup is full so that you can love more, you can care more, be better, and create the change in the world around you that needs to be created. Thank you so much for coming here today and helping me keep my cup full so that I can give back and share with y'all. Let's close with one Om. Exhale the breath out. Inhale 4 Om. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for practice. Thank you so much, everyone. Great job today. We worked very hard, lots of strength building. So impressed by the effort you bring forward to class each time. So thank you so much for joining in. If you have questions, comments, requests, or feedback, reach out. Stephen Arcus Yoga on Instagram, on Facebook, or you can email me, Stephen@StephenArcusYoga. Happens to also be my Venmo and PayPal name. And if you can give, I really, really appreciate it. Venmo Stephen Arcus Yoga or paypal.me/Stephen Arcus Yoga. Don't forget to check out our YouTube page for more classes uploaded every day. Stephen Arcus Yoga, in case you forgot. Yeah, I hope to see you soon. Be well. Take care.